This is the answer key for matter basics and states of matter. Which state of matter will not take the shape, but not the volume of its container? That would be a liquid. Which state of matter has particles that are directly interacting with neighboring particles? That would be a solid. Those particles are very, very closely linked together, whereas liquids are more so. Liquids can also move around, whereas the solids are definitely stuck to each other. Which of the following is not a key part of the definition of matter? Matter can display inertia, that's one part. Matter has mass, matter has volume, those are the other two parts. These are the most important ones, D and C. Matter has odor is not a part. Classifying substances. We need to choose from atoms, diatomic molecules, and compounds. So we have single atoms, which would be a single dots. We have diatomic molecules. Di means two atom molecules. B, this would be like hydrogen or oxygen or nitrogen, chlorine, bromine, iodine, or fluorine, the Hunkelbrits. And lastly, compounds would be C. So we have two different types of dots. We have the dark dots and we have the light dots, and they're all stuck to each other. Question number 4, we just kind of answered. 7 symbols that have diatomic elements. H2O2, N2, Cl2, Br2, I2, and F2. Up here, which picture could also represent an element? Explain your answer using good sentences. So, question 5, I would say picture 1 can also show an element because elements are one type of particle. Is the same atom. Picture 2, these are atoms, which make them elements, because there's only the dark circles. Here, because the light circles are connected to each other, it's a diatomic molecule, which makes that an element. Question 6, which pictures can also represent a molecule? So find your answer using complete sentences. So 6, I think pictures 1 and 3 could represent molecules. Picture 1 is a molecule by definition. And by this name, diatomic molecules. Picture 3 could be a molecule. If the picture that we see is the smallest subunit of the overall molecule. To the back. So this picture that we have on the top represents water, the Mickey Mouses. Which of the following best describes water after it's been vaporized? Now, vaporized means to boil. So we still should have water. When you boil water, you still have water, it's just changing state. So this still looks like Mickey Mouse's. This looks like the Mickey Mouses have been broken apart. These also look like Mickey Mouses have been broken apart. So choice I would be the best one. This one might look like a compound being broken down. Chemically, which would be different than vaporizing. Vaporizing is physical. Explain our thinking using sentences. Picture I still shows Mickey Mouse water molecule. Vaporizing only changes state. Explain the differences between solid, liquid, gases, states in terms of arrangement of the particles. Solids have closely packed particles that are stuck to their neighbors. Liquids also have closely packed particles. But the particles can slip past their neighbors. Lastly, gas particles are spread apart. There's little interaction between particles. Question 3a. Describe the change of states of water when you boil 15 mL of water in a tightly closed container. Make sure to discuss how close the particles will be together and discuss how each state of matter interacts with the container. The liquid water will go from liquid state to gas state while being heated. Particles close and spread far apart. So if this is my liquid, gas will now have spread apart particles. After cooling the water to room temperature, the resulting volume of water was measured. What would you expect to see for the volume of water? Explain your answer. The water should remain the same. Which is 50 milliliters. And that's because the water stayed in the container which would give us the concept of law of conservation of matter. So that matter can't be created or destroyed.